Hey Fytstyx, welcome back. We are Mexi.
And Comet.
We're playing some Fire Emblem today. So when we last left off, we had our heroine Lynn being pursued by a bunch of bandits right here. And then these guys, Sane and Kent, were like, what? All these bandits against you? Alright, let's take these guys on. And they don't really know each other, they just kind of met. Lynn doesn't know who these guys are. They're just starting a fight to start a fight.
All Lynn knows is one is a sexist pig and the other is reasonable.
Sexist pig? Reasonable. Now, in traditional Fire Emblem strategy, you don't want to use all of your units. You want to use maybe a handful of them. By the end of the game, you'll only be able to use maybe 7 or 8 of them in the last chapter, so we get to pick and choose. We like Sane more than Kent, so we're going to go with him. Let's see, what do we got? Another thing in Fire Emblem, if you're familiar with Pokemon, Fire Emblem works a lot the same way. It's got your rock, paper, scissors triangle of weapons. So in Fire Emblem, you got one of the triangles is swords, lances, and axes, right? So these guys are using axes. A sword bests an axe. Like in Pokemon, you get your advantages. Hit bonuses, damage bonuses, all sorts of cool stuff. So swinging in, you see there's a big difference in the hit percentage. Sane is 100% guaranteed to hit this guy, while the bandit only has a 46% chance, right? Using the weapons our advantage. Lynn, right over here, also uses a sword. As you can tell, right here in territory, we got a forest. Hide in that forest.
Forest blocks the shots because you've got all the tree branches. I can't talk.
Oh, you're good.
You got all the tree branches and shit in the way.
Yeah, forest gives you cover. If you'll notice, he also has a much lower percent chance to hit her because she's got the coverage, plus the sword advantage. Alright.
Basically, these bandits gonna get fucked.
Alright, we're gonna have Lynn take care of this guy, and Sane come here to take care of this guy. When you're out of range, it's good to hide somewhere where you'll have a defense bonus. So as you can see, this guy's also hiding in the forest. So we got 2 people who have defense bonuses. However, the weapon triangle works in our advantage a ton, because she still has a whopping 96% chance to hit him.
Absolutely.
Strategy,
And here we see Sane has 100% because he has no coverage.
Yeah. He still manages to get hit though, so you see this other guy only has a 26% chance, right? Now you're like, 26, that's shit, but that's still a quarter. Every 4 swings, he's still gonna hit him, which, as you can see, 4th swing in, if I finally hit him. There's no guarantee. This is why you gotta play the numbers to the best of your ability.
That's why it's terrifying against a boss, because even 26% can fuck you over if it's 50 damage you're taking.
Right? Later on, the criticals are scary, because you're thinking you're going to a guy, he has a 2% chance of critical, we're fine, no problem there, and when you least expected it, nails you in the butt.
It's the absolute worst.
Yeah, well, you know what we should do real fast? Let's change things real fast. We want with backgrounds. Yeah, fast, max, let's see, train, all the stuff. Cursor, auto turns, music, sound effect. Oh yeah, what color you want?
Fucking purple.
Purple, done. Let's see, so we're gonna check our enemies' movement ranges here. We're gonna move our guys accordingly. Have Sane running a circle there. Kent's over there just reading a book or whatever knights do in their spare time in this day and age.
This bandit only has a 16% chance of hitting. Just goes lower as we go. And we have a level up!
What's up? It's a birthday.
Level 3 and only luck went up.
Ironically, shitty luck. All we got was luck.
Oh my god.
Alright. Gonna come around the other side, swing in. Done. So far, our battle's been going pretty good. Sane has taken literally 1 hit. We're good besides that, and they have only 1 guy left. So we're gonna move into this guy together. Now, you check the range to make sure they're not gonna swing in before you're ready for them, and I don't think this guy moves, but I can't remember, so just in case.
Typically, bosses don't move unless they say, like, I'm gonna do this myself, because my soldiers are useless.
Yeah, so it looks like this guy is pretty confident that he's good where he's at, so we're gonna go to him.
You know what's my absolute favorite thing in this game, though, when going against enemies, is when they have a 0% chance of hitting, but they still have a crit chance, and they do a 0 damage crit. It is the most satisfying thing in the world, because it's like, you can't touch me.
Right. One thing I want to point out real fast. So when you're going against a boss, or really any enemy that you have concern about, you want to put your guys next to him and wait and let the boss attack. So on your turn, if you need to, you can use Vulneraries or heal them up. By the way, Vulnerary is the healing item in this game. So if he attacks in, I don't think he will, but if he hit Lynn, I could heal before he get a chance to swing again, instead of attacking and potentially letting him attack, potentially killing one of my guys. Because in Fire Emblem, somebody dies, they're dead forever. So you really gotta be careful.
Or if you've got a really fucking tanky cleric, that works too.
It does.
Okay, let's see if I can get into the Cockney this time. Accursed knights always tampering in others' affairs.
That's his battle cry.
I wouldn't call that Cockney.
So, as we just saw, his 11 damage, even at that low percentage, still manages to hit Lynn. So next turn, if I would have attacked, he would have had the opportunity to attack again before I would have had the chance to do anything. He could potentially hit twice. 37% is pretty low, but it can still happen. So, just to be on the safe side of things, you always want to make sure to do like I did. Be ready for them. Be counterintuitive. Rely on your opponent's turn. Let's see. So Lynn already got a level up.
Defense is the best offense, especially in Fire Emblem.
Tis. So, let's see. Sane didn't get a level up, so I think I'm going to give the experience to the boss to him this time. We'll just let Lynn step out of the way and let Sane finish this guy off. It'll take 2 hits, but that's
You're
okay.
fucking dead, mate.
Attack him from the back. My bright green armor, my green sword.
Against Sane, he has almost a 50% chance of hitting, though.
Yeah, notice. You have Sane over here. Got a decent amount of speed, but he still lags behind Lane. He almost only has half as much. And swinging in.
Fucking dead!
Game over for Mr. Zugu over
Blast! There was only supposed to be a lone girl.
More sexism. And what's up?
Yeah,
level up for Sane. Not pretty shitty level up. That's okay.
We're getting shitty level ups.
Doesn't matter. We won. We're good. That's the last of them. Fantastic work, Fytstyx.
Oh yeah, we get a cool picture.
Christmas nights. Now for these Knights of Lycia. You're going to share your story with me?
Yes. We have ventured from Kaelin and Lycia in search of someone.
Lycia, that's the country behind the mountains in the southwest, isn't it?
Correct. We've come as messengers to Lady Madeline, who eloped with a nomad some 19 years ago.
Madeline?
Our Lord the Marquis of Caitlin's only daughter. He was heartbroken his own daughter would abandon him, so eventually the Marquis simply declared that he had no daughter. And then this year we received a letter from Lady Madeline. It said that she, her husband, and their daughter were living happily in the Seke Plains. The Marquis was ecstatic to learn he had a granddaughter of 18 years.
16 in Japan.
I remember the smile on his face when he announced that he'd suddenly become a grandfather. The granddaughter's name is Lindis. This was also the name of the Marquis's wife, who passed away at an early age.
Lindis?
That she should bear this name filled the Marquis's heart. Now his only wish is to meet his daughter's family at least once. This is why we're here. We didn't know that Lady Madeline died a few days after sending her letter. We only learned this shortly after we arrived here in Bulgaria. We also learned all was not lost. Her daughter yet lives. We heard that she was living alone on the plains. I knew it immediately. You are the Lady Lindis.
Why would you think that?
Your resemblance to your departed mother is remarkable.
What? Do you know my mother?
I'm sorry to say I never met her directly, but I saw her portrait in Castle Kaelin.
To the rest of my tribe, I was always Lynn. But when I was with my parents, when it was just the 3 of us, I was Lindis. It's all so strange. I was all alone in the world, and now I have a grandfather. Lindis, I never thought I would hear that name again.
Gods.
Wait! The bandit, he called me Lindis too.
What? How could he have... He was a henchman of Lord Lundgren, wasn't he?
Lundgren, who's that?
He's the Marquis' younger brother. Everyone assumed the Lady Madeline was gone forever. This made Lord Lundgren heir to the Marquis's title. To be blunt, my lady, your existence is an obstacle to your granduncle's ambitions.
But I have no interest in inheriting any title.
Unfortunately, your granduncle is not the sort of man to believe that. I believe the attempts on your life will persist.
What should I do?
Accompany us to Caelan. Continuing on this way is dangerous.
I feel I have little choice. I will go with you. Fytstyx, I'm sorry, this changes everything. What will you do, Fytstyx? You want me to decide? Of course, your companionship would do much to ease my journey, but it's going to be so dangerous.
Bitch, I don't care.
You died in the prologue. I don't want to hear it. You come here, sir. Thank you. Let me ask once again for your friendship and your aid. BFFs. Saving. Chapter 2.
A small altar lies on the outskirts of Bulgar. This ancient temple, sacred to the people of Sake, has long been known for its powerful bond to the world of spirits. Before starting their journey, our travelers come here to pray for their well-being. At this altar, Lynn's hand is directed to a grand inheritance.
More foreshadowing.
Here we go. Chapter 3. Oh, 2.
Sword of Spirits.
Not on 3 yet, but it's the third one we've played.
That prologue doesn't count. Fytstyx, hold a moment and allow me a short detour. There's a sacred sword enshrined in an altar east of here. The people of Sake go there to pray for safety on the onset of a long journey.
Oh, how quaint! The teachings of Elamine have the most followers in Elib. Too many E's. It's nice to see that here at least the ancient customs are still observed.
I really want to play the game.
Did you just call them primitive, Kent? Old man, stay where you are and hold your tongue. Threaten me as you will, but I'll not give up the Manikati. The Manikati is a sacred blade under divine protection. It cannot be removed from its place of rest. You're a fool, old man. What good's a sword if you don't use it? Use it in combat, sacrilege. Sacrilege, I am glass. The gods fear my name. My swordplay is peerless, and you can break glass so easily. And if I want this sword, then this sword I shall have. Now get out of my way. Oof!
Yeah, glass is kind of a noob, but, you know, that guy's got
This is it! It's more magnificent than I'd imagined. This sword was made for a swordsman of my skill. What's this? I can't draw the sword from its scabbard. The spirits of the blade have judged you. You've been found wanting. They have rejected you. What? Listen, you senile old fool. If you value your own life, you'll get out of my sight. Well, I'm a piss baby and I can't open a sword. Curses, miserable spirits. I care nothing for you. I'll tear this altar down stone by stone. It's altar, not Altair.
I beg your pardon, lady. Are you headed east to an altar? Yes, we are indeed. Then you must hurry and help the priest there. I saw a band of local ruffians heading there not long ago. They seem intent on stealing the altar's sacred sword. The Manikati, they're going to steal it. I cannot allow this to happen. You look like a virtuous group. Please help them.
Lendas, what are you planning? If you go to the priest's aid, you'll need to prepare.
You're right. Say, Fytstyx, there are some homes to the south of us. Perhaps you should go there and question the residents.
And next time on Fytstyx, we throw stones at glass.
Done.